Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Noel. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrity and pop influencers. Now, of course, today's no different. Today, we're back to talk about Tamra Judge from the Real Housewives of Orange County, what's going on with her and Bravo, who she would like to film with, which is actually a surprise. There are two people, and there's stuff that we didn't even know. So we're going to break into all of that. But before we do, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we've heard rumors that Tamra Judge will be returning for season 16, but in what capacity, we don't know. We've heard she's a friend of, we've heard she's been filming. We don't have any proof of anything yet, except for a few social media posts that have been just a tease. I think that's the best way to put it. Now, she's talked about if she is invited in whatever capacity to come back and film on the Real Housewives of Orange County, there are two people she would want to film with. This is going to be very surprising. But at first, I want to talk about what happened after she was fired. Well, when she was fired from the show, it seemed like everything came crumbling down in her world. Her ex-husband, Simon, ended up coming down with cancer. She bought this big, beautiful house that she didn't know how she was going to afford anymore. Again, she was let go from the show. And then it was, I guess you could say, a huge part of her life. So she wanted to continue watching the show. She wanted to see what was happening for season 15, that season that she wasn't a part of, but her husband, Eddie, put a stop to it. This is what Tamra said. When it came down to Tamra's relationship with Bravo, she obviously took it extremely hard when she was let go from the franchise, The Real Housewives of Orange County, and she tried to watch the first episode of season 15, but it was difficult for her. And after she was, after she started watching it, Eddie could see that it was hard on her, so he ended up canceling their Bravo subscription, which, who has a Bravo subscription? Is it not just on your TV? I don't know. I know you have a Peacock subscription, but I didn't know you had a Bravo subscription. Anyways, ends up canceling her Bravo subscription and is like, no way, we're not doing this. Let's keep it moving. It's not going to be healthy for you to watch something that you're not a part of. Mind you, Tamra Judge did have the option to return to the Real Housewives of Orange County for season 15, just in a reduced role. Vicky Gunvalson did it for season 14. When Tamra got the call, they suggested to her, hey, we would like to have you back. You're just no longer going to be a full-time role. You're not carrying that orange anymore, but we'll still pay you as a friend. She could have made some money, but it sounded like this was a blow to her ego, and she would rather have nothing than just a little bit of something. That's why she decided to walk away and re-pursue her career in real estate. And that's exactly what she did. But now everyone's calling back for her. And I know what you guys are going to say as fans of the show. Some of us, I've seen it, it's so divided. Some of us are like, yes, bring Tamra back and let her rip into Shannon Bedore. And the other ones are like, no, Bravo, haven't you learned? We don't need another OG, even though she wasn't from the first season, OG back on the show. We don't need that. Let's bring in fresh meat, new blood. Let's do that. I'm here for a Tamra return. Just saying, guys. But I want to know what you think. If you haven't already, go ahead, comment below. Are we here for the Tamra return? And don't you think she would have something to offer to the show, especially after taking some time off? Everyone's calling for Dorinda to return. And we know that after a season off, she's going to come back refreshed, better than ever, and ready to rip apart some people. That's why we watch the show. We like conflict and resolution, but let's keep it moving. Tamra did say if she is going to film for season 16, one person she would want to film with would be her ex, Simon Barney, because she felt like after filming with him in her beginning seasons that he just got a bad rap. She said that he's never been a horrible guy. He's just more conservative and he wasn't comfortable with the cameras. Mind you, I think it takes a very special personality to be comfortable with the cameras in the first place. And I don't think that's the worst thing to say. We didn't see any abuse from him. We didn't see, unless I'm missing something or I forgot about it, but we didn't see him put his hands on her. He came off like a jerk, but I feel like maybe the cameras can do that to you. Like Emily Simpson's husband, Shane, he always comes off like a jerk. And I feel like with or without cameras, that's just him. For Simon Barney, maybe we could give him a pass. And she wants to showcase to us their budding relationship, their friendship that they've been able to forged over the past few years, especially after he came down with cancer. She wants everyone to see a whole new side of Simon Barney, and I think that's respectable. That's also not the only person she would want to film with. Of course, we know that she has a lot of things to say to Shannon Bedore because this relationship was very one-sided, and Tamra let us know, if I do come back in any capacity, I am not going to be protecting her. I'm not going to be here for Shannon, and she will know exactly how I feel because for so long, it was take from Tamra for Shannon, and it was never give anything back. Well, Tamra's done with that because after she was fired from the show, after Eddie was going through his health issues, she wasn't there. She wasn't there, and she recalls one specific incident where it kind of, I guess, was the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. This is what Tamra said. The producers contacted Shannon and said, hey, Eddie's having a heart procedure, so can you please go meet up with her because the hospital won't let us in, so we can't see what's going on. So maybe you can meet up with her, have a conversation, and that way it connects the dots for the viewers. But for Tamra, she was like, no, I'm busy. And because of that, Tamra's son had to show up all the way to Newport and film. But wait, what? You're busy. Your friend's husband is going in for a heart procedure. Now, shortly after, Shannon didn't call Tamra when she got fired. She didn't call Tamra about the heart procedure. But one thing she did call Tamra about was the fact that her child support, the alimony check, whatever check it was that she received from her husband, ex-husband, David Bedore, was signed by his new woman, Leslie Cook. So she was in hysteria because it was signed by Leslie Cook. This is the dumbest thing that I've ever heard. Her life is coming, crumbling down. Her husband is going through a heart procedure. She just lost her job. She doesn't know if she'll be able to keep her house. But your ex-husband's new woman is signing a check. Like Tamra Judge said, I don't care if it was Michael Jackson who signed that check. At least you're getting a check. Those were her words, not mine, by the way, just to be clear, but at least you're getting a check. Actually, she was a little bit more vulgar than that, but we're not going to jump into that. What I do want to talk about really quick before we go is that the Real Housewives of Orange County season 16 right now seems to be in shambles. So many relationships and dynamics that we were expecting to not be working out are working out, and the ones that we were looking forward to aren't. We're getting teased with a lot of information. Heather Dubrow, I thought she was going to come in and have a riff with Shannon Bedore because Shannon Bedore has been very vocal about how she wishes Kelly Dodd wasn't fired from the show. Kelly Dodd has been very vocal about how much she doesn't like Heather Dubrow, and we've seen Heather and Shannon go at it before. I didn't think that they would be able to come back together, but from what we're seeing in photos, it looks like they're doing just fine. Heather Dubrow also teased us that Vicki Gunvalson might be making a little bit of a cameo, so I want to see that. And we know that Noella Bergner is going to be a big part of the storyline this season because of her husband owing almost $6 million in back taxes, her filing for legal separation in California, him filing for divorce in Puerto Rico, and Ronald Richards being all over it. Noella Bergner unfollowed the two newbies, and also Heather Dubrow. Doesn't look like things are going great when it comes to her relationship with the women. But to be fair, Elizabeth Lynn Vargas called this from the beginning. Guys, go ahead and comment below. What are you looking forward to most from this upcoming season, the Sweet 16, as Heather Dubrow likes to call it, season of the Real Housewives of Orange County? How do you feel about Tamra Judge wanting to film with her ex, and what she has to say about Shannon Bedore? I need to hear your opinions. Go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. Because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. Now with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.